Hey guys, Sean here from Rollback Productions. Today we're back at Six Flags Great Adventure for Fright Fest. This is the first time I'm attending this event this season. I found out with my membership I actually get into the mazes for free, which was the case before, but I wasn't really sure because they actually mentioned somewhere else that memberships needed to pay now for admission, so I don't know. We're going to try and get into some of the mazes tonight, hopefully. And this is the first season in a while that they actually have done Fright Fest on a Sunday. Usually it was only select Friday and Saturday nights. But yeah, we got El Toro over here. It's testing, and we're going to go around and check it out. I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice. Also, I have a cold, really congested. Oh, that's more important. It's always really tough when you're over here with all these really cool roller coasters and they're all going at the same time. You don't know which one to film. But yeah, El Toro's running incredibly good today. We've ridden it 5 times or so far. And the Fright Fest mazes don't open for another couple or 3 hours at least. So we got some time to ride this. And we're going to grab dinner in a little while as well. And we might also check out a couple other rides. It is really busy today though. It's a Sunday. Woo! Yeah, it's sending out full trains. The switchbacks are all filling up out here. It's crazy. And someone just threw up, so they had to close the ride for a few minutes. It's okay, we'll come back to it in a little bit. There's also a major league bee infestation going on at the top of the lift. Apparently earlier today it was much worse. But it's in the same spot where the train stops if the train ahead of it hasn't cleared the block, which isn't good. So inevitably one of the trains is gonna get stopped up there with all the bees. So I feel bad for anyone up there. Yeah, you can see all this horde of people heading toward El Toro. It's got full switchbacks almost. It's crazy how busy it got so fast.
Hey, that's true.
Over here in the pathway between El Toro and King Dakar is going to be one of the scare mazes. It's called Bloodshed. It's a really good one from what I remember. It's got a lot of really fun scare moments in it. It's not one of my favorite mazes, of course. None of them here are really amazing from what I remember. Looking at the Fright Fest map, it looks like they have a maze actually set up over here near King Dakar. Might be in the former location of the Cell Block 6 maze. Over in the background behind me is Clint Novak. He's one of the guys from the coaster crew, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Ah, okay, I found Saw. I just don't know where the entrance to it is because I expected it to be right here. We're now over by King Dakar, and what a surprise. It looks like King Dakar is down for technical difficulties. Yep. Well, I can't say I'm surprised that thing is closed. It always has technical difficulties. There's actually 2 events going on here during Fright Fest. During the day, they had the Kids Boo Fest, where they offer several different kid-friendly activities. And then, of course, once it gets dark, around 5:30 or 5:50, the start of a regular Fright Fest. We're looking at the map here, and the Conjuring is over near Superman and Green Lantern, and the Saw Maze is supposedly somewhere over here. I could see the facade for the entrance to it, but I couldn't find the entrance off of the midway, so I don't really know where to get to this maze from. We're gonna explore a little bit more. And of course, all the other mazes are still in the exact same places as they've been in previous years. Got the Manor and Fears inside the old 43 theater, and then Bloodshed we walked past before, Big Top Terror inside one of the tents. There's a couple of new scare zones. It looks like the Curse of Blackbeard's Bounty. That's new. Never seen that before. I like they put the fountain as an attraction. I think that's pretty funny. It's a scare zone in that area. We're gonna walk around over toward the Boardwalk now. Still really sad that we might not be seeing this next season. Supposedly it's gonna be removed, and it never operated this year at all. And there's a big sign in front of it that says it's getting the axe. Unfortunately, it's reached the end of its service life. There's not many of these rides left in the world. I know I've mentioned it already in other videos, but so sad still to see this thing go. The Conjuring maze utilizes part of Superman's queue line and exit. That dome-like structure that you walk through for Superman is where all the stuff for the maze is. And look at this, there's already people lining up out here. We'll come back later when it's even busier, probably, of course. It's not every day you see a full, almost full cycle of Twister. This ride's usually a walk-on. Some of the indoor maze attractions are supposed to open at 4 p.m. However, I don't know when they're going to be opening. It's just after 4 p.m. right now. There's a parade getting ready to start over here. Cool, yeah, thanks, buddy. Well, there's like a barrier set up here, but nobody's stopping everyone from just like crowding around there. So it's kind of lame. But the parade's over anyway. It's not a very long one. Also, this park is infested with bees. I'm getting swarmed everywhere I go. They're going after my drink bottle. But we're gonna go ahead and check out some of the mazes that are open. Once it gets completely dark, then the rest of the mazes will open. Wild and wacky, I don't know what that word is. There's showtimes here, but there's also a guy on stage right now taking pictures of people. Well, he's got some type of crazy thing. It's like a giant nail coming out of his nose. That's disturbing. Let's see if anything has changed. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was not very good. We just did our first maze. We did the Fears one, and it just did not hit at all like some of the mazes that I have done here in the past. It just wasn't very good. It wasn't even the lack of actors. There weren't a ton of people in there scaring us, but it just wasn't overwhelmingly well themed. They don't really update that much. It's a similar experience in a lot of the indoor mazes here. They just kind of leave all the props in there, just to close it off for the year, and then come back in September. But yeah, we're gonna go into the other one that's in the same building. This one's called the Manor, and it's themed to like an old, house or something. Well, that's quite the dent you put in that casket. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. I got a social distance. I don't know them. Oh, hello. Is this a Chattanooga choo-choo? Are you having fun there? Ah! Is it a Chucky doll? It's Halloween Horror Nights, except not anywhere near as good.
I did not see that one.
Oh, God. Got me, too. Thank you. Just got out of the Manor. Actually thought it was decent. Was definitely a lot better than Fears. I've always thought Fears was kind of a weaker maze anyway. Like, the whole theme of it isn't very good. But yeah, there weren't any actors in it. So yeah, the Manor was automatically just way better because there's probably like 5 more scare actors inside the Manor than there were in Fears. We're gonna head over and check out the Conjuring now next to Superman. I don't think a lot of people realize that some of the mazes open at 4, and I think this is one of them because it's inside. It doesn't rely on the darkness for the scare effects. Let's check it out. There's a lot of people waiting for this one. While we're over here, you can see Green Lantern is starting to get a repaint on its sign. It's looked like crap for so many years, and now they put a new light up sign. It's gonna look cool at night. Finally made it up here to the front of the queue at standby. It was about 45 minutes or so. I think slowing the lines down is they have to explain the rules to each batch of people coming in, and they only batch in about 10 at a time. So it takes a minute or two for them to talk about what the rules are and stuff. And they also have to scan everyone's individual pass twice. Once at the entrance when you enter the queue, and then once again when you get to the front. There's a guy explaining something up here about this doll. Can't hear him. There's clocks and stuff in here going on. I missed that effect. Oh! Oh, wrong way. Oh, it's the holy water. Oh no! Oh, I get sick. Okay, yeah, that was really fun. That was good. That was actually good. Okay, we just came out of the Conjuring. I thought that was actually a pretty good maze. The effects of the scenery in there was really good. They actually had some nice practical effects. Like there's like this woman in a bed who jumps out and stands up in front like really fast. It's really cool. A lot of cool practical effects in there. Just kind of rare at a Six Flags park. It looks like they put a lot of money into that. Let's go and check out if we can find where the other maze is located. We tried to locate it earlier, but we weren't able to find the entrance. So let's see if we can find the Saw maze. It got cold out fast. I forget sometimes that I don't live in Florida and I'm actually in New Jersey where it gets freezing cold at night. Not really like freezing cold, but it's not that time of the year yet. Got another month or two before it gets freezing. Okay, we're next to King Dakar Station. Here's the entrance to Saw 3, the maze. And the line to get your tickets checked to go inside the maze is over here. And then you get in and then you wait in the other line. And yeah, this is looking like it's out of control. I think we need to come back and do this one on a different day maybe. Or maybe we could check on it at 9 o'clock, but yeah, this is like ridiculous. Like I said, the mazes here are not very efficient capacity-wise. They don't put a lot of people through. It's only 10 people at a time, and then there's like a minute or a 2-minute counter that they have to wait to send the groups between. It's unlike Halloween Horror Nights or Hallow Scream at the Busch Gardens parks where you kind of just go in a big steady conga line. The rules are kind of explained to you before you go to those events, you know, and your ticket and stuff. Here they explain the rules at the entrance to all the mazes, and they scan your ticket twice. It's a little excessive. I don't know why they have to scan your ticket twice. Just scan it once at the entrance and you're good. Oh my goodness. This one doesn't have any weight right now. We could do this. Looks like everyone's either in line for the conjuring or the saw maze because there ain't nobody over here.
That's my face come out. I'm not. Why do I have to be in front? Oh, yeah. Oh, go with that. Oh, my shoe. It was blue, but my shoe was enjoy the freak show! Thank you! No, you're welcome! You're so disrespectful! Pick it up!
Because I did this. Because I really missed it.
Give me your hands! I don't even have a friend!
Next time, get the back.
You like my elephant? I love it. I love it. Thank you for your elephant. Bye. Bye. Y'all are so disrespectful. Y'all are not saying bye.
Ah! Oh wait, you're supposed to pick up 3D glasses. We just got out of the Forgotten Carnival maze. It's better than I remember. They added a ton of theming in there. And then also, they didn't make us put 3D glasses on. It's really weird. It's a 3D maze. They have a whole bin of 3D glasses that are right at the entrance when you walk in, but there was no instruction to grab them, so we didn't. You know, and I only realized, like, at the end where there's, like, a sign that says, put 3D glasses here. And that's when I realized, like, oh, this is a 3D maze that they forgot. We're heading over now to do Bloodshed. Hopefully it's got a similar queue to that. I mean, that was, like, a walk-on. We waited less than 5 minutes.
What do you guys want to do? Conjuring or saw?
About 15 minutes later, almost up to the front.
A new friend. You want to stay and play? It's your turn. I'll play with him. Wait, I want to play with him. Give me a good guy. Oh, y'all are here for dinner, right?
Oh, yeah.
I do love you and dinner.
Oh!
They know where the squirrel is!
You guys know where it is! The two in the back know where the squirrel is!
You're a tiny little squirrel.
Oh.
You look like a nerd. I am.
Oh.
Where's my sound? Who's
that squirrel.
You know what a squirrel is? You took the squirrel? Tell everybody it was him in the hoodie. He took it.
Don't interrupt footsie wootsy time with mama.
Wow. Footsie wootsy time. What does that mean?
I thought one of y'all had the squad.
On your right.
Tell him, boy.
Where's the squirrel?
Potty mouth!
No. We just came out of Bloodshed, and it wasn't really as good as I remembered. I feel like some of the effects were missing, or there just wasn't enough scare actors in there. And that's kind of the theme with a couple of the mazes tonight. I didn't feel like there's fully staffed. Like there's a lot of missing people in there, but it's okay. I understand it's hard to keep these places staffed these days. We're having a great time here anyway. Oh my god, that little kid was just chasing the scare actors. What on earth? We're gonna walk through the new scare zone. It's not a maze, it's just an area that you walk through, and we're gonna check it out. It's like nautical themed. Should be pretty cool. Well, that was underwhelming. I'm very impressed with the quality of the scenery inside the mazes. There might not be a lot of scare actors in them, but at least they look really cool. I think a lot of people are starting to filter out because it's Sunday night. Over here's another maze. It's called Reflections of the Dead. It's a mirror maze, walk through with a few scare actors in it. I remember it being the worst maze out of all of them. It was like literally not good at all. We're gonna check it out on another night. We'll do the Power Hours event. Just grab ourselves a cheesesteak, which is my favorite here in the park. Besides Macho Nacho, we had that earlier for lunch. This is a little risky. We're gonna go into Clown Town here with my dinner, and hopefully we don't like toss it in the air getting scared or something. I don't think that's gonna happen. There goes Clinton Novak in his little whirly-bird hat. He stopped to talk to me for a minute. The scare zone's actually really good. I like that. The clowns in there do a pretty good job. And we're gonna come back one more time probably for the event. We got to check out several more mazes. And I like that they've been adding stuff. You know, it's really good to see that they've been putting money into new investments in the mazes, a lot of new scenery. I just wish there were more actors, that's all. Camera's dying, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much again for watching. Peace out.